everybody. Welcome to Team Cyberdyne. Today we'll be discussing our Sunset Stalker toy. Group members are myself, Seth. I'm currently pursuing an aerospace engineering degree at Cal Poly Pomona. Joshua, pursuing a civil engineering degree at Cal Poly San Luis Obispo. Santiago, pursuing mechanical engineering at CSU Fullerton. And Andrew, pursuing a computer science degree at CSU Los Angeles. We are currently attending Citrus College, located at Glendora, California, and this class is Physics 201 Mechanics. Our theme: once upon a time in a galaxy far, far away, bad aliens called the Swarm decided to be real jerks. This is not nice. Everyday good guys, Guardians of the Galaxy, otherwise known as the Resistance from planet Newton, learn about new ways to make sure the Swarm do not rule the galaxy. Cleverly, they design and build a spacecraft to defeat the bad guys to ensure peace prevails in the galaxy. Alright, so that's the basic theme of our toy, and this is what it looks like here. This toy is powered by physics. We have potential energy stored in rubber bands. There's a gravity penalty we need to consider as it slides up the ramp. Friction is at work as the sliding pin between the slot here create some friction, and net kinetic energy. That's how we determine the final velocity of the airplane. The purpose of the toy is to learn, experiment, and protect the galaxy. Kids can learn about physics in action, experiment, and explore, and it's perfect for curious minds. Fundamentally, the toy is very safe and durable and should last a very long time. This is a basic rendering ISO of the toy. Here's a rendering of the base, the pin, the slider mechanism, and the launch hook that will launch the airplane. Here's a basic paper airplane example that kids can make, but they are free to make whatever airplane they want. Alright, steps to construct the toy. First, we start with the base. It's made out of a block of 6061 T6 aluminum and machined with a milling machine to specifications. All edges are deburred for safety, and we'll have to drill rubber band pins holes to those specifications. The rubber band pins will be made out of stainless steel on a lathe and pressed into the base. Obviously deburred and smooth for safe operation. The slide pin will be made out of brass to help reduce friction in the slot. Again, it'll be deburred and smooth, and the end user will assemble this by securing the pin in the sliding slot with a base pin that'll hold everything together. The launcher hook will be made out of 304 stainless steel sheet with a punch and press brake. It'll be made to specifications and deburred. Lastly, we supply the customer with rubber bands, double-sided tape for the base to secure it to any surface they plan to launch the toy from. Alright, for the end user, the toy will come pretty much with all the pieces in a box. We'll start with the base. The pins will be pressed into the base. The user will put a rubber band around the sliding pin. The sliding pin will be secured in the slot. We have a launcher hook which attaches to the sliding pin, and this is an example of a paper airplane, and a clip will go in front of the paper airplane to allow the user to pull back on the launcher hook to launch the airplane. Alright, to launch the airplane, we start by placing the airplane in the launcher hook and pulling it back to the end point here at the slot. Once the airplane is pulled back all the way, you release the plane and it should launch and take flight. Finally, retrieve the plane to launch again. So I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.